I'm married, but I'm still a single mom. Let me explain. Hi, my name is Savannah McKee, and I know today's video is going to hit home. Let's just be honest. What I'm saying is I am married, faithful husband, and I'm a single mom. Why am I still a single parent? Because women, mothers, we know that no matter what it is, we have to do the work. Even though your husband leaves and he's out working, as a mom, a stay-at-home mom, you're still working as well. We're just not getting paid for it. You're taking care of the kids, you're taking care of the house, you're cooking, and just the kids alone is not even a 9 to 5. It's like what's the longest hour stretch? When we leave the house and we just want to run around the corner or just run to Target, our first thing is, I'm going to go and I'll be back, and this is the time, and this is the bottle, and this is where the diaper is, and she needs this. And when she wakes up, put the TV on. Like, we're helping out. When they come in the house and they get ready to leave, they're just like, hey, all right. Men come and go as they please. Fathers come and go as they please. Husbands come and go as they please. Moms, we cannot do that. We take care of everything. I'll be laying in the bed and it's time to get Mason up for school. And Antonio will get Mason up for school, but it's like in my head, I know that they're going to take too long. They're going to be playing. He's not going to get it right. He's not going to do his hair right. He won't put his clothes on the exact way I need him to put his clothes on, even though he's 6 years old. So I do everything, then push him out the house because moms do it the best. And then I'm texting him, I'm in line, or 3 more aisles and then I'm leaving. I'm down the street. Dads be gone all day. Am I complaining? No. Am I complaining? Yeah. But I can do that. I love my husband. But I'm single. I'm a single mom, even if I'm married. I don't care what race you are. Every woman feels the same way. Argue with me. Like, if I got to sit here and catch a whole flight somewhere, I got to be like, hey, this is what time I'm leaving. Did you even know? You think you can watch the kids? Not him. He roll out of bed and start packing his suitcase like, oh, I got a fight to go to. I didn't tell you? No, you didn't tell me. So for a week, I'm going to be here with the kids? Okay. And then some of you guys might think, well, he's making the money. Okay. Can we just normalize it? It needs to be normalized. And these are for the moms out there, the married moms. And if you don't feel that way, move and bring the other ones to the front because they know what I'm talking about. And let's not forget, we still have to take care of you. We still have to take care of our husbands. I got to make sure he gets the first plate of food when he gets home. He's the first one that eats in this house. The man is the head. So am I wrong? Ladies, how do you feel? Do you feel like you are married, but you're still single? A single mom?
You are married to a man that does not know your kid's teacher's name. He doesn't know your kid's doctor's name, your kid's favorite cartoon, or what size clothes your kids wear. Transitioning from a married single mom in a narcissistic relationship to a single mom was easy because nothing changed. The only thing that gets taken away is a constant disappointment of having a partner that never shows up. There's millions of women today that are married, have a husband in the house, and are the sole caretaker of their kids in their house. You would probably think this is because the husband provides, so the woman has to do everything else. Men want to go 50-50 with the bills, but they do not want to go 50-50 with the cooking. They They don't want to go 50-50 with the cleaning. They definitely don't want to go 50-50 with taking care of them damn kids. They just want to go to work and come home and lay the fuck down. Yeah, we want to do the same thing too, but we have to go to work and come home and cook the chicken that we took out the freezer this morning before we dropped the damn kids off to school. And hey, if you like it, I love it. If that works for you, that's great. But if you don't like it, I'm here to tell you, so much better just being a single mom versus a single married mom. I don't want my kids growing up thinking mommy does everything and daddy just lays there. When they have a question, when they want to open some juice, when they hungry, they run right past daddy to mommy. You can have that.
I'm a single married mom and only I clean my house. I have been neglecting the house all weekend and this is how it looks. My husband/boyfriend does not help me clean, so this is why I consider myself a single married mom. Only I cook, I do all the chores, I wash everyone's clothes except for his. Other than that, I literally do everything else in the house. You know what the crazy part is? That the house isn't even under my name and I'm cleaning it. My babies live here, so I really don't care. I'm still gonna clean it. If you guys saw my last video, I did give him an ultimatum. I told him that he does need to start helping me clean or at least pick up after his shit, or else I'm gonna fucking leave again. Me and him have broken up so many times. And before you guys say anything, I'm allowed to vent. This is my fucking TikTok. And yes, I'm gonna complain whenever I want because this is what I use my TikTok for. Right now, he is currently picking up his daughter, so he is at the airport and I'm left with this fucking mess to pick up. I saw a lot of comments on my other video that I should talk to him about him picking up. Guys, I don't know how many times I've told him to pick up already. We've had this issue since the beginning of our relationship. Every time I talk to him, he tells me, okay, he's gonna help me. He helps me for a couple weeks and then it's back to the same thing. It's just a continuous cycle. Anyways, back to being Cinderella.
So who takes care of you?
I do.
Anybody else?
Stop babysitting your husband's kids. I saw on this app there was a conversation going on about how to stop being a married single mom, and I have one part of the answer to that. Stop babysitting that man's kids. Outside of working, it is both of your responsibility to figure out who's going to be watching these kids. So if after work you want to take a 45-minute shit, if you want to go play a round of golf, hang out at the bar, hit up a happy hour, totally fine. But who's keeping your kids? Start asking that question. Because a lot of times women are expected to sacrifice childcare in order to make the finances of the family make sense. But if it doesn't make sense for you as the mom, then it doesn't make sense as a family. If your husband can afford a round of golf or happy hour or whatever his hobby is, y'all can afford a sitter. Start paying. And I'm not talking about grandma. Get a babysitter. Once a man is able to assign a value to the childcare that you provide, they just look at things differently. My husband came in this morning and was like, hey, I want to go to the gym. Like, I'll be back around this time. Like, he was trying to work out with me how we were going to navigate all 3 kids because it's the first day of summer, because he already knows I am not your childcare. I already had a sitter lined up. I am not counting on that man for childcare this summer, and nor should he be counting on me. It is both of our responsibilities. So just as quick as you can book a tea time, I can book a manicure. I can go for a walk. I can work out.
Dating a man that came from a single mom could ruin your life. And I'm not saying all men that come from single moms. I'm saying the men that choose to let their wife do it all because they watch their mom do it all. Although it's not his mom's responsibility now that he's an adult, I literally watched her baby this grown man as if he was a child even when we lived together. And as adults, we all have our own choices and our own decisions to make, but she could have honestly shown him as she was growing up that she did not enjoy being a single mom that provided it all. But it's almost like in his mind, instead of I came from a single mom, I wouldn't want my wife to do it. He's like, I came from a single mom and I watched her do it all, so you should be okay doing it all. And I just want to see if it's true. If your relationship currently is not working out or you're having issues, because I know a lot of us and a lot of comments under my post of us going through the same thing, I want to know if your husband came from a single mom.
If the phrase married single mom resonates with you, stick around. I recently shared my struggles of feeling like a married single mom and what that looked like for me. I will clarify again, it was not me dragging on my husband. I wasn't trying to say he's a bad dad or a bad partner, but that it's a dynamic the two of us were working on together. In a nutshell, this dynamic really just means that there is more load on the mom. The mom has more responsibilities and an increased mental load. My husband wanted to help me, but he just didn't really know how. Where I think the problem gets worse for a lot of people is that it's really hard to ask for help with a mental load. It's really hard to teach that mental load, not to say that it's impossible, but it does usually wind up being easier to just give up and do it yourself. The issue with that is when the resentment comes in. Now, like I've mentioned before, this is something that we were working on together. I've explained to him in the past that if he took on the physical load, it would help ease my mental load. This part might not sit very well with you guys. We went back and forth for a while with him saying he just didn't know what he was supposed to do. I went ahead and made a list of everything that needs to get done every day. A chore chart, if you will. And just a few months later, I no longer feel like a married single mom.
I used to call myself a married single mom, doing it all, feeling invisible, and carrying the weight of everything on my own. I stayed in that space for a long time, convincing myself that that's just what marriage was supposed to feel like. But deep down, I knew something had to change. For me, my kids, for all of us. So I made the hardest decision of my life, to walk away from the version of us that wasn't working. What I didn't realize then was that walking away would eventually lead me back. But this time to something different, something better, something that feels like a partnership. Sometimes healing isn't a straight path. It's messy, raw, and full of second chances. I'm not that married single mom anymore. I'm a woman who learned to rewrite her story, to let go of what wasn't working, and to embrace the second chances that life offers. If you've ever felt stuck, please hear this. No matter what you're facing, you hold the power to create the life you deserve. Whether it's finding the courage to leave or fighting to rebuild, your happiness matters.
What's going on, sweetie?
Cody never helps me around the house.
Okay, well, have you told him how you feel about it?
Yes, I told him several times. It's like OD at this point.
And what did he say?
He said that I BTM and that I'm a woman, so it's my job
He
anyways.
said what?
Mom, it's like I do everything alone.
Well, what is the point of him being there if he's not going to help you? It seems like to me right now you're a single mother with a man living in the house.
He said that a man's job is to pay the bills and nothing else. That's it.
Sweetie, a real man, when you ask for his help, he's going to help you. If you ask a man to take out the trash and it takes him 3-4 hours to do it, that shows lack of respect. If you're doing everything by yourself, then you're basically a single mother. And why would you need him there?